We often think life changes with one big event: a promotion, a wedding, or winning the lottery. But if you look closely, life doesn't really change in those grand moments. It changes in the quiet, invisible ones. The times when you choose to do something small or not do it. Let me ask you, when was the last time you thought, this tiny choice won't matter? Because those are the very choices that are shaping your future. Imagine a plane flying across the ocean. If the pilot shifts the nose just 1 or 2 degrees, nobody notices. But hours later, that small shift takes the plane to a completely different country. That's how your daily habits work. Eating a cookie today won't make you unhealthy. Skipping the gym once won't matter. But stack those choices together, and they take you somewhere you may not want to go. Here is the secret. Your future is being built silently in the background by the habits you keep. Most people focus on results. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to save $5,000. I want to read 50 books this year. But results are not the root. They're the fruit. The real question is, who do you want to become? If you say, I want to be healthy, then every salad, every walk, every glass of water is not just an action. It's a vote for that identity. If you want to be a writer, every page you write is proof that you're a writer. Lasting change doesn't come from chasing results. It comes from embodying the identity that creates them. Every habit follows a loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. If you understand that loop, you can shape your life. The first key is to make it obvious. Don't rely on willpower alone. Design your environment to work for you. If you want to practice guitar, don't tuck it away in a closet. Leave it on the stand, right in the middle of the room where it calls to you. If you want to eat healthier, make the fruit visible and hide the chips. The second key is to make it attractive. We naturally repeat what feels rewarding. So, tie your habits to something you already enjoy. If you love music, maybe you only let yourself listen to your favorite playlist when you're out for a run. Suddenly, the run itself feels like a treat. The third key is to make it easy. Too often, we set the bar so high that we trip on it before we even start. The truth is, habits grow when they're small. Want to exercise? Begin with 5 minutes. Want to meditate? Start with a single breath. Success comes from showing up, not from doing it perfectly. And finally, the fourth key is to make it satisfying. Your brain craves instant gratification, so give it some. Celebrate the little wins, check things off your list, and smile at your own progress. Those small sparks of satisfaction are what keep you coming back. Bad habits run in the same loop as good ones, but the trick is to flip the rules. Start by making the habit invisible. If you don't want to drink soda, don't keep it in the fridge. Out of sight really does mean out of mind. Next, make it unattractive. Reframe the story you tell yourself. Instead of thinking, this helps me relax, remind yourself, this is draining my energy. The way you see it changes the way you feel about it. Then, make it difficult. Add a little friction between you and the habit. Delete the app. Cancel the subscription. Make it just annoying enough that you'll think twice before doing it. And finally, make it unsatisfying. That's where accountability comes in. Tell a friend what you're trying to quit, or set a consequence for yourself if you slip. Suddenly, the habit doesn't feel so harmless anymore. The truth is, you don't fight bad habits with willpower. You cut off their fuel, and you make them starve. Think about money. A single penny doubled every day becomes millions in a month. Habits work the same way. No single jog makes you an athlete. No single pizza makes you unhealthy. But stack those choices over weeks and years, and they build or destroy your future. Every action is a vote. No one vote decides the outcome, but the more you cast, the stronger the identity becomes. Here's the part that discourages most people: the delay. You go to the gym for a couple of weeks, and you see no result. You sit down and meditate, but your mind still won't shut up. You start saving money, and the account barely moves. So you quit. But change doesn't work on our timeline. It's more like heating an ice cube. The temperature climbs 25, 26, 27, and still nothing happens. Then, at 32 degrees, suddenly it melts. All that effort was working the whole time. You just couldn't see it yet. Your breakthrough might already be building under the surface. Don't give up before you hit the tipping point. We think motivation is everything, but it isn't. Motivation fades. Willpower runs out. Environment, on the other hand, is always stronger. If your friends eat healthy, you'll eat healthier. If your coworkers read, you'll probably read too. Surround yourself with the people who already live the life you want, and you'll find yourself pulled in that direction almost automatically. Goals sound exciting. Run a marathon. Get straight A's. But then what? You finish the race, the grades come in, and it's over. That's why goals alone don't change your life, but systems do. Running 3 times a week, no matter the distance, that's a system. Studying 1 hour a day, no matter the exam, that's a system. Don't chase trophies. Build systems that keep producing wins long after the goal is achieved. Excellence isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. The real question isn't whether you can do it once. Anyone can do it once. The real question is, can you keep showing up? When it's boring, when it's hard, when no one is cheering you on, that's the measure of success. Not passion in the beginning, but patience in the long middle. So here's the truth. Your life isn't shaped by dreams, or goals, or motivation. It's shaped by the small habits you repeat every single day. The food you eat, the words you use, the choices you make when nobody's looking. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. And when your habits reflect the person you want to become, life stops being a struggle. It becomes who you are.